So I am an avid gamer myself. I am an avid PC gamer. And sometimes being a predominantly PC gamer, I don't realize just how big mobile gaming actually is. And like, even though, yes, I know that mobile gaming is pretty massive, because when it comes to how convenient it is, it's more convenient than having a PC setup. Like the setup that I got now, not everyone needs to have like goddamn 3 monitors and a PC with a 3080 Ti in it. I mean, you can have something even smaller than this, and you can have a gaming laptop, even though it probably won't run very well, but you can still have a gaming laptop and play video games on it and say like, yeah, I play League, or I play, you know, Counter-Strike or whatever, and say like, yeah, I play games on PC. But when it comes to mobile gaming, everyone has a phone. Every single person on this earth has a phone. And yes, I realize how big it is, but I didn't realize how much money these games make until I saw this tweet by @GamingOnPhone just today, where they outlined the top 15 mobile games of 2024 by revenue. And that is what we're going to go over on in this video. We're going to go from 15 to 1, and we're going to have a look at these games. You're going to be very surprised of how much money these games make. So at 15 is Gardenscapes. Now, you might not have heard of this game, but you have definitely seen the ads of this game, because the ads of this game have been around for years and are also so goddamn annoying and weird as well. And then when it came to the ads compared to the gameplay, they're just night and day. They don't even look the same. And this game makes just under $500 million in 2024. And the way that it's making its money is when it comes to all this like energy stuff and buying like, you know, premium currency and all that kind of stuff in game. I mean, number 14 is Genshin Impact. I mean, are we even surprised that it's in the top 15? Not me. I mean, Genshin Impact is probably like arguably one like the godfather of when it comes to gacha games. I mean, some people might be surprised that it's only made $500 million. But to be honest, I'm not surprised that it's dipped a little bit. Like, it used to be a lot higher than this, but compared to like the other gacha games that are out there these days, there's so many more. Back in the day, it was really just Genshin. Now there's so many more better gacha games to play out there. I mean, the way they make their premium currency, it's all through those wishes, trying to get like a good 5-star pull. I mean, so many people spend so much money on this game. Number 13 is Pokemon Go with $540 million. I am still surprised this game makes that much money. I know that Pokemon Go is still pretty massive, but like the fact that it's in the top 15, I'm actually really surprised that it's still there. I didn't think that many people play or spend that much money on Pokemon Go as they used to. Like, honestly, and the way people make money off this game, like the way they make money is obviously like through better, because you only get like Pokeballs. So in order to get, you know, higher catches and make sure that, you know, you capture your Charizard or whatever, that you want to like get a Master Ball or something like that in order to be able to, you know, guarantee that you get those catches. Number 12 with $591 million is Honkai Star Rail. This is what I mean when I say there are better and more gacha games out there. Like when it comes to 4 years ago, there weren't really many gacha games. It was really just Genshin Impact. But nowadays you have so much more. And like Honkai Star Rail, it's like Genshin in terms of it's a gacha game and the characters look the same. The only difference is that like Genshin Impact is more of that action combat gameplay, where Honkai Star Rail is more of that like turn-based combat, which to me at least, like I have played my fair share of mobile games over the years, and whenever it comes to mobile games, I actually prefer that kind of like turn-based. Like when it comes to my PC gaming, no. When it comes to like on my phone, whenever I have played mobile games, it's always been like those type of turn-based combat. And they make their same money the way they do that with Genshin. It's pulls. It's pulls for higher and better characters. That's all it is. Brawl Stars coming in at number 11 with $656 million. Now, I had heard of this game before, but I had no idea what this game actually was until I looked it up. And I mean, it kind of says it in the name in terms of brawling. It's literally just a top-down fighting game with like a whole load of cosmetics. I mean, the gameplay that I found was someone was playing as goddamn SpongeBob SquarePants. Number 10 is Coin Master with 718 million, and this game, it's a slot machine game. It's a glorified slot machine game. Got to get the kiddies young, you know what I mean? You got to get them through. They start off with Coin Master. Then before you know it, they move on to Stake. That's how it is. They're funneling the kids. They started off young with Coin Master, and then before you know it, they're going into slot machines on stake, and then they're putting 10 grand on black when it comes to roulette. Like, that's just how it is. They're funneling them. Number 9 is called Dungeon and Fighters Origins with $786 million. And I just want to say this right now, is that out of all the games that I looked at in terms of their gameplay, this is like the one game where I like actually considered downloading this game. Because it looks like a retro, like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles type of style fighting game. Like the side-scrolling, like classic from like the 80s and stuff. It looks sick. It looks actually kind of good. It really does. And obviously, you know, it's the whole entire thing where it's just, you know, you pay to get better characters. That's what it is. But I mean, it still looks good. It looks cool. I actually might end up downloading this game. I can't lie. Number 8 is Whiteout Survival with $981 million. That's a massive bump from 9 to 8. And I will admit, I did download this game at one point. Yes, I did. Did I spend money on it? I think I spent $5 on it. I can't believe I contributed to this. Like, I feel like a dumbass. I literally am a shit eater. I ate shit. I did. That's what happened. I ate shit, guys. I admit it. I did with this game. And what is it? It's a base building game. That's it. That's it. It's a base. I mean, I like these management and simulation games. That's why I downloaded it. All right. But it's a base building game. It's a base building game, and you have to wait for your things to build, and then you spend money to you know, speed it up, or you could spend money to buy an extra builder to like so you can build 2 things at once. All right, I bought the extra builder, and I played this game for like 2 months, and now I don't play it anymore, and I wasted my $10. So you know what? I ate shit. I did. I ate shit, and I contributed to this motherfucking game. Now, number 7, we've reached the first billion. The first billion. That's right. Number 7. Candy Crush Saga. This game has been around for so goddamn long. I mean, do I even need to talk about this game? No. We all know what Candy Crush is. If you don't know what Candy Crush is, then you're obviously too young and I don't know what the hell you're doing here. Number 6 is Last War Survival. You've seen the ads of this game. You have seen the ads for this game. It's that one where it's like even the minigame, they actually had to put the minigame into the game because of like, you know, they were getting accused of false advertisement. You take this one dude and you're like, oh, should I go into the 30? Oh, should I go here? Should I get the gun? Should I get this? Should I get that? But really, in the end, it's a base building game. That's it. That's all it is. That's all. It's just a base building game. The majority of these games, it's a fucking... Why is it always the ones that are with these stupid ads, sorry. The ones with the stupid ads, majority of the times, they're just fucking base building games. Base build, that's it. Number 5, with $1.16 billion is Roblox. We're not going to talk about... I mean, it's Roblox. What else do I need to say more? That's it. It's fucking Roblox. Number 4 at $1.17 billion is PUBG Mobile. Now, this one doesn't really surprise me. It might surprise you if you don't know too much. But PUBG Mobile is massive. I mean, it's really a shell of itself of what PUBG used to be back in the day. If you played PUBG during the OG times, you know how good this game was. And it really has fallen from grace. But, I mean, the developers don't care. You want to know why? Because they made $1.17 billion just last year from the mobile game. They don't care about the PC version anymore. And like the mobile game, you might be saying like, I don't know anyone who plays it. It's big in India. That's what India, when it comes to PUBG Mobile, this game is fucking massive. It's huge. It's insane. And I mean, they hit the market because India's got over 1 billion people. So, I mean, if 1 billion people playing the game, everyone puts $1 into it, guess what? $1 billion. I mean, you know what? They hit the jackpot with it. And as much as I hate them for ruining such a great game that PUBG was, at the same time, I can't blame them because they just made $1.1 billion in one goddamn fucking year. And now we're moving into the top 3. And we are bumping up a decent amount of money from 1.1 billion to $1.4 billion with Royal Match. I've seen ads for this. You've seen ads for this. This game is just a glorified Bejeweled. It's like Candy Crush. That's it. And this game made $1.4 billion in 2024 from just a fucking Bejeweled game. That's it. That's all it is. That's it. If you want to pay money to buy energy, that's all you do. And this game made almost $1.5 billion. Are you fucking serious? For a Bejeweled? I'm going into game design next year. I'm going back to uni to do game design. Man, I just like, I have so many ideas when it comes to making like really like an actual proper game, like real games. I should just make a fucking Bejeweled game at this point. Honestly, that's what I should do. I should go to uni just so I can learn how to make mobile games. And just make a Bejeweled game. Just put out stupid ads for it. Make $1 billion. The second game with $1.5 billion is Monopoly Go. And I actually had this game for a little bit. I don't play it anymore. I think I had it for like a few weeks. And then I uninstalled it because I didn't really care about it anymore. This game is like I knew that a lot of people did play this game. I did not think that it made that much money. It's fucking insane. I mean, all the game is that you yourself, you go around the Monopoly board solo, and then you just build up buildings. And then once you build up that building, you move on to the next town. And you can also like steal money from people, which I mean is like, I find that the best part of the game, because I you know, stealing money from friends as well. I mean, I think that's one thing that it does really well, is that it's actually relatively like a pretty good when it comes to socializing on the game. Like you can add your friends through Facebook and stuff like that. I feel like that's why it does so well. But the fact that it made $1.5 billion, it's such a simple game as well. I didn't even find it that fun. Like the way that they make money off this is just so you can buy more goes to like keep going around the board and building up your build. It made $1.5 fucking billion. It made $1.5 billion. And then number one, the top game of 2024 when it comes to revenue for mobile gaming is a game called Honor of Kings. And I had never heard about this game in my life until this video, to this very moment. And when I looked it up, it's a carbon copy of League of Legends for mobile. That's it. That's it. That's all it is. That's all it is. I mean, like, I've seen so many other like copies of League of Legends. This one is just, it's League. If you've played League, if you've seen League, it's literally just a fucking League copy. That's all it is. And obviously, how do they make their money? Cosmetics. I mean, I don't know 100%, but I'm guessing through buying characters while the same way through League. Like, after League, you can't, not all characters are unlocked when you first, like, you know, make an account on the game. And then obviously, you know, skins and all that kind of stuff, they make a fortune off that. But god damn. And then I also wanted to look into, like, you know, because this was the top, you know, game of 2024 when it came to revenue, I was like, damn, who makes this game? Who does? And it's made by a company called Timmy Studios, and it's published by goddamn fucking Tencent. Goddamn Tencent. Of course it's Tencent. Of course it is. Whenever there's anything that's got to do with a game being extremely successful in this day and age, it's always Tencent. Always. Hail the Chinese overlords of Tencent. Hail them, because goddamn, anything they put their goddamn feet into, it just turns into gold. They got like the Midas hand, you know, the golden hand, the Midas touch, I think it's called, where anything they touch turns into gold. That's Tencent in the year in this decade. That is right now in the 2020s. Tencent, anything they touch turns into gold. I mean, they're the guys who own Riot and Triple G as well. Like, I mean, fuck me. Like, do I need to say any more? And I also wanted to know, like, how many people play this game. And this is a statistic. Now, this might not be 100% right, but right here it says the mobile app Honor of Kings, also known as King of Glory because of, like, you know, translation, recorded about 133 million monthly active users just in China. Just in China. I mean, obviously this game would be predominantly big in China, but the fact there was 133 million in 1 month is insane. That is crazy. And if you know anything when it comes to Asia, when it comes to them and spending money on free games, They are bigger than any continent and any group of people when it comes to spending money. I don't know what it is about them, but they have like this status of like, the more money you spend in a free game, and if you own like better skins and you own all skins in like a free game such as this game, Honor of Kings, or such as like League, if you own the $500 Faker skin from the Ari Faker skin, you are seen as like a higher status among your friends. Where in like, you know, the Western culture, you're seen as a fucking loser and a dumbass who just wasted $500. Well, in Asia, you're seen as an absolute giga chad. This list itself, like, I knew how big mobile gaming was, like I said at the start of the video. The top game made $1.8 billion in just 2024 is nuts. It really is crazy, and I'm speechless. Yeah, I don't know what else to say, guys. Yeah, that's the list. Let me know what you think about this down below. Are you surprised by how much these games make? Like I said, I knew they made a lot of money, but damn, I did not expect them to make this much. But that's going to be for me. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, all that kind of stuff. Peace out.